Yes, of course. No. Good morning, boss.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Let's start our meeting today. First of all, I would like to extend a warm welcome to Miss Ada and Miss Wawa from Accounting and Finance Department.
Hi.
Miss Ayu from Marketing Department, Miss
Hi.
Kodi and Miss Yana from R&D Department.
Hello.
Lastly, my secretary, Miss Yuni.
Hi.
The purpose of our today meeting is to discuss our Perhentian Kecil Island project. To begin with, I would like to quickly go through the minutes of our meeting, which was held on 27 April 2018. Is there all of you have a copy of the minutes?
Yes.
Please refer to it. We have with us on the investment that will be made Surya Holdings Sdn Bhd, which is Perhentian Desa project. We also informed that 240 million was allocated to this project and there was already 20 chalet on the island. And other than that, Ms. Kodi has proposed that every committee that has any project proposal for the Perhentian Kecil Island has given 3 months to do their research and come up with approximate cost and supporting documentation regarding to their proposal. So, is there any amendment to be made?
Excuse me, Ms. Chairperson. The total cost of the project is supposed to be 250 millions instead of 240 millions.
Yes, Ms. Chairperson, the grant total allocated for this project was 250 million.
So it is 250 million.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Ms. Chairperson, I think there another mistake in the previous meeting. Our venue is on Perhentian Island instead of Perhentian Desa Island.
Oh, I see. So Perhentian Desa Island changes to Perhentian Kecil Island. Another?
Excuse me, I am here to see another mistake. Collection venue should be changed to Kuala Besut and 40 kilometers should be changed to 21 kilometers.
So Kuala Terengganu should be changed to Kuala Besut and 40 kilometers should be changed to 21 kilometers.
Sorry to interrupt, Ms. Chairperson. I think that the number of chalets is supposed to be 25 chalets instead of 20 chalets.
Oh, I see. So Miss Yuni, take note.
Yes, I am.
What about the rest of the minutes? Is that all okay?
Yes,
okay.
okay.
If that in the case, will someone move to the minutes of the last meeting to be accepted?
Yes, I propose that the meeting of the past.
I second the motion.
I hereby confirm the minutes of the last meeting have been accepted. Before we are starting the next agenda, I hear that we have good news from the Financial and Accounting Department. Ms. Ada and Ms. Wawa, can you brief it to us?
Yes, Ms. Chairperson. For the budget of the project, I have some good news to all of you. The proposal has already been sent to the Ministry of the Tourism, and they have agreed to give us some money to our budget, about 50 millions.
Wow!
Yes, we cooperate with each other to come out with this proposal and present our Perhentian Kecil Island project to the Ministry of Tourism in Putrajaya.
And we have to compete with several companies that also want to run the same project, business, and gratefully, alhamdulillah, we are the one who able to get the 50 millions from the Ministry of the Tourism.
It's really good news.
Besides, for your information, we also get another extra 5 million from other NGO for this project.
A very great job from Financial and Accounting Department. So now we have another extra 55 million to run our project.
Yes, you gain more.
Yes, very good. Alright, let us move to the next agenda. I want my secretary to tell us about this.
Yes, Ms. Chairperson, I would like to highlight that we have discussed at the last meeting. There will be 5 problems that we will pass this meeting. The first one is about the transportation from the mainland to the island. The second problem is there is no road on the island. The third one is dependent on diesel generators for electricity. The fourth problem is the lack of accommodation, and the fifth problem is how to increase our company's profit. That's all.
So we will start from the first problem, which is transportation from the mainland to island. So anyone has any idea about it?
Pardon me, to solve the transportation problem, I have a suggestion that we can add on another 50 boats to fetch the tourists to the island. It can increase our number of tourists.
I think it is a good suggestion.
Sorry for interrupting. I have to disagree with Miss Ayu. This is because by adding another 50 boats, will give effect to our budget.
Yes, I agree with Ms. Ada because it could cause our budget short and not enough for other agenda.
Pardon me, I agree with them. It is because training cost for them is also high, so we cannot take as many employees and we cannot gain any profit from this project.
Oh, we need to employ many off-board driver. It will cause the training cost to be too high for us.
I also agree with that. It will be a burden if we are hiring more boat drivers.
Sorry, Ms. Chairperson, why are we needed to add more 50 boats? Why not are we just upgrading our boat to ferry? Through this way, we are not need to arrive so many boats, so the budget will not too high. In addition, we are also can take this opportunity to increase our tourism. What do you think, Ms. Ayu?
I also made a research online about that. If we are hiring someone to drive the boat, the driver needs to apply for the license. For me, it is difficult and more costly.
We will face the problem to find the boat driver, and we will also face the increase of budget for getting more boats.
Sorry for the less consideration.
How about the others?
I agree with Ms. Cody. We should upgrade boat ferry. It is because the ferry can take more tourists while comparing to the boat. Besides that, it is environmentally friendly.
Still, this is quite good suggestion that we only need one boat driver to drive the ferry, and then we can fetch many tourists compared to the boat.
It is a better solution.
Yes, that's right. I approve that solution. Miss Cody, please continue R&D about this.
Yes, okay, Ms. Chairperson, I will do it.
Good, Miss Cody. I need the detail of your proposal at our next meeting. You will be presented to the next meeting. Please,
Sure, Ms. Chairperson.
Miss Uni, take note that add it on our next agenda for the next meeting.
I will do it, Ms. Jefferson. Let us move to the next problem, which is there are no road on the island. Any suggestion from all of you?
Excuse me, I suggest building the road around the island so that the tourists can drive the car in the island. In addition, we can develop car and motorcycle service for rental to increase our company profit. Is it quite a good idea?
Quite a good idea.
Excuse me, I agree with Ms. Cody. The first point that more road in the island. However, I am not agreeing with the second point, which is driving the car and motorcycle on the island. Firstly, this is because it will harm our environment, and secondly, we need the source of petrol to drive the car. By this suggestion, we are needed to transfer the petrol from the mainland to the island, so will increase our budget.
Sorry for the interrupt. I totally agree with Miss Yana. This is because the cars and the motorcycles will release the pollutant gas and dirty smoke that will harm our environment.
Yes, I also agree with Ms. Yana because when we are using vehicles on the island, it can pollute the environment. Other than that, we cannot gain any profit from this project.
It is because we needed to buy more cars.
Yes, so I guess we cannot attract the tourists to come here by putting the vehicles as our attraction.
But I think for Malaysia, the corridor by river is cheaper.
But we need to maintain cost.
Sorry for interrupt. My suggestion instead of using car or motorcycle, why not we use the bicycle? This is because the maintenance cost is lower than car and motorcycle, right?
I totally agree with Ms. Ayu. This is because the bicycle is environmentally friendly compared to car and motorcycle, where the engine transportation will increase the bad gas. Besides that, we are also can maintain our healthy lifestyle by cycling as an exercise to our body. So we need to avoid the air pollution.
Furthermore, we also can do a campaign for bicycle cycling, which is save the environment for bicycle competition in the island.
Other than that, we also can provide rent bicycle facilities so that when the tourists come to our island, they can ride the bicycle. They also can cycle through the island and enjoy our natural view of the island. It can earn more profit for our company.
Oh, that is quite interesting and good. So we can provide like a couple bicycle or family bicycle package. However, I want to ask you about if we need to do the rental service for the bicycle. So in your opinion, how much to rent a bicycle for 1 hour for a bicycle?
In my opinion, I think maybe can be 7 ringgit like that. This price is quite cheap. Thus, it can encourage the tourists to rent a bicycle and continues a healthy lifestyle. As we know, it is ideal, right? So we have to take care of our environment, whereby also a natural resource.
Sorry for the interrupt. In my opinion, I think if we do the rental service, it's cheaper than we can gain more. So our customer will be interested in our offer to rent a bicycle. As we know, this is a win-win situation.
It is also a long investment because the lower the price, the higher the tourist will come to this island. Thus will increase the interest in our customer to rent the bicycle.
Sorry for the interrupt. I am totally agree with the idea. As we all know, bicycle does not produce any unnecessary gas, so we can help reducing the air pollution. So for better life in the future and safety of our tourists, we should use the bicycles as it is eco-friendly.
This is an interesting idea. It is low cost and environmentally friendly. Plus, we can gain more profit and it is the main objective of our company. Any more idea about this proposal?
No, that's all.
Alright, I approve the idea. Ayu, please carry on the project. I would like to see it at the next meeting. Besides that, please list out all the costs and how many bikes as we offer. So please detail it. In addition, please estimate some promotion like the couple bike and season package into the proposal. Other than that, how many bike we need purchase.
Okay, I will do research on it and present it on the next one.
Okay, Ms. Ayu and Jimmy, please make sure all the detail in the minute of the next meeting.
Alright, Mr.
Let us move to the next agenda. Ms. Yuni, what it is?
The third problem is about the electricity that we are only depending on the diesel generators, which is a cause of contamination to the environment at the Pulau island.
Regarding this matter, Ms. Cody, what is your finding?
Okay, Ms. Jefferson, actually I would like to mention to you just now, Perhentian Kecil Island, they still depend on a diesel resource to generate their electricity. I want to suggest for this project that we may use solar instead of diesel to generate electricity. This is because Terengganu, as we know that here it has a sufficient supply of sunlight, and solar generator can store an amount of sunlight and use during maybe on night or rainy day. Okay, this is a solar system and here I have so many patterns to let you see. As you can see here, this is the pattern. Okay, as we know here, we have a 2 pattern of the solar system. The first we see from the first picture, second picture, and third picture. Each of the solar system has a different function and price.
Finally, I disagree with Ms. Cody. Are you sure the solar system is really environmentally friendly? This is because we need high technology to generate the solar energy. Besides that, we also need to consult an expert for the installment of the solar system. Furthermore, the maintenance fee is too high for running this idea in long term. So, for sure, the cost will increase in the future.
I want to add something. The solar system needs to import the technology from the other country.
So that we need to transfer the technology from the overseas.
Yes, as we know, Malaysia is not provided any solar system technology and lack of professional engineers. So we need to import the professional and expertise from the overseas. For me, it is quite expensive and costly.
Since our company want to earn more profit, so we have to make sure our budget is not wasted a lot for such thing.
Yes, it is our goal to get more from profit.
Sorry for the less consideration about the cost. How about we change the plan, Ms. Jefferson?
Any idea?
Actually, I want to give my opinion. My idea is to utilize the natural resources like wind or water as the turbine to generate the
Alright, it also will attract more tourists to our island to see the wind turbine and enjoy the best view.
Yes, this is a new point to attract more tourists to come and visit our island.
But how about the expense of the wind turbine?
Okay, for this case, I will do further research to make sure it is really not costly and surely for environmentally friendly.
Okay, maybe Miss Cody and Miss Ada and Miss Wawa need to summarize the cost and project detail for the next meeting.
Okay, sure.
I want R&D department and finance department to come up a solution for this issue and give your report to me.
Okay.
Any comment of his generator?
No.
So that everyone has agreed to change our diesel generator to the wind or water turbine?
Yes.
Okay, I approve that suggestion. Okay, now we continue with the fourth problem, which is about the accommodation. As I read from the previous meeting, the idea of the 5-star hotel has been rejected due to the environment issue as well as the budget too. Miss Ayu, what do you think about this?
Yes, Miss Chairperson, I like what the last meeting mentioned about this issue. Actually, before I come to this meeting, I had already built one meeting in my apartment with my staff. During the meeting, we come up a new idea, whereby we can operate a new media social such as Facebook, blog, Twitter, and so on, for those like business online. By this channel, we just need to put our picture, company background, or any new program facilities through the website. So they will visit our website plus will interest with our offer. When they are satisfied with this offer, they will come and visit our island.
Yes, I agree with you. This is one way to earn more profit. This media social like WhatsApp, Twitter, Telegram, and so on.
Me, I think this suggestion is quite good for promotion, but it is not really related to developing our Perhentian Kecil island. I want to target building more chalet and upgrading the existing chalet.
Miss Ayu, that idea is good. Maybe you can pass to the fifth problem, which is to increase our profit, but not now.
Okay, sorry.
So Miss Yana had mentioned that we should build more chalet and upgrade the existing chalet. So everyone has any comment?
Ms. Chairperson, I agree with Ms. Yana point, but compared to her ideas, I want to suggest to build the houses or chalet on the sea. I think it is quite interesting because we provide something special or new thing to our tour.
Sorry for the interrupt. I totally disagree with Miss Cody's ideas. This is because we need a high maintenance cost to build up the houses or the chalet on the sea. Even it is a special offer for our tourists. However, we also need to consider the budget to make sure it does not affect our company profit.
Yes, I also agree with Ms. Ada because it surely need a high cost to build the houses and chalet. And besides, it is not easy to build houses or chalet as it will cause several risks.
I also agree with Ms. Cody. It is because building a chalet or house on the sea is not stable, and besides that, it will endanger the life of our tourists. Your idea will make our tourists' life in danger because building on the sea is not really stable. I also have another suggestion, Ms. Chairperson.
Yes, please continue.
Okay, how about we upgrading our facilities like Wi-Fi service to attract more tourists to come in our island?
Upgrade Wi-Fi service, which is a great idea. But the area of Wi-Fi, I think our R&D need to do any research for the Wi-Fi coverage.
That is a great idea. However, I need to make a research about the area condition of water on the island.
Okay, boleh pusing. Boleh pusing dalam bilik.
Excuse me, what about if we are just upgrading the Wi-Fi service in the certain area? For example, restaurant or reception, not for the whole island to coverage with Wi-Fi. I think it is possible and will increase our budget.
Yes, I agree with you. We just need to provide the Wi-Fi service in a certain place such as restaurant, but not in many places. In my opinion, most of the tourists go to Perhentian Kecil Island is for playing sea game, relax, close to the environment, and not for the using Wi-Fi.
It seems like maybe if they have an emergency, such as when the CEO or COO visiting the island, for sure they need to continue their meeting with their job. Perhaps to reply some emergency emails, so at least the restaurant and the Wi-Fi service are in a certain place, it will be better.
Thus, the tourists cannot connect to the internet, then they will more focus to the environment and they will more relax to the surrounding environment and also will enjoy renting our bicycle to run the island.
Yes, that is our purpose. What about upgrade our chalet?
No idea.
Okay, seeing the problem according to upgrading the chalet did not meet an agreement, we pass this issue to the next meeting. So, Ms. Yuni, please take note that we pass it to the next meeting.
Okay, Ms. Jefferson.
Ms. Cody, please do the research, and Ms. Ada and Ms. Wawa, please make the budgeting for the cost of upgrading the Wi-Fi service in a certain place, such as restaurant or reception.
Okay.
Okay, let us move to the next program, which is to increase our profit. Is there any suggestion?
Sorry, Ms. Jefferson. I think we cannot pass the problem according to upgrade the chalet to the next meeting. It is because it is a quite important issue when the tourists come to the island, which means they want a place to rest. So we need to solve it in this meeting.
I think now is no one has idea on it.
So if I interrupt, I suddenly come up with a new idea.
Very good.
Maybe we can do the renovation on the chalet, such as renovate the exterior and interior of the chalet. We also can decorate the chalet with new theme.
Ms. Ayu, what theme is this?
What? Theme like, since Malaysia got many culture like Chinese, Malay and Indian and so on. We can have the Chinese New Year theme, Valentine's Day theme. So from this view, when the season like Valentine's Day has come, we can put a lot of roses as a symbolic of love.
Yes, by this way we can also attract more tourists.
Yes, especially for the new couple are just married, will come to our island. Thus, they can have a great honeymoon for their memories. Perhaps by this way, we can change the design and upgrade the decoration of the chalet by the theme.
Sorry for interrupting, Ms. Ayu. Can I know how many tourists can stay in one chalet?
One chalet can be divided into two types, such as chalet for family and chalet for the couple. If for the couple, we shall provide a small room and just put a queen size bed. Attach the bedroom with chalet for a family is quite big to make them comfortable inside.
So one chalet, how many rooms in it?
I think one chalet may be 5 till 7 rooms.
I think 5 rooms are more suitable.
Excuse me, as we all know, the chalet are only 25. If the tourists come and bring their big family, do you think the size of the chalet will fit all the numbers of their family?
Maybe we can do the renovation to make the chalet become bigger than can fit the family inside. Maybe we can do the renovation first.
Sure, maybe we can build more chalets since the tourist is large. I think this is a good idea.
That's mean add-on chalet?
Yes.
I'm sorry for an interrupt. Just now, Miss Ayu has suggested that decorating the chalet by the season theme. I also have one idea. How about we are decorating our chalet using the culture theme? As we know now, we are having 25 chalet. So why not we just use the country to represent the chalet? Like the first chalet is a USA. The second chalet is England, Europe, Japan, and so on. So maybe our tourists from Brunei want to feel the environment like in Europe. So they are willing to pick the chalet.
Sorry for interrupt. Instead of promoting the overseas country, why not we just promote our Malaysia culture?
I think you are misunderstanding about my opinion. For your information, Malaysia also a part of the country of our chalet.
So we are having 25 chalet and one of it is Malaysia.
Yes, it is what I mean. For example, USA chalet has a USA culture, like Malaysia chalet, it has a Malaysia culture like Chinese, Malay, and Indian.
So one group is Chinese, one group is Indian, and one group is Malay.
Yes, so we have many culture of the world.
I think this is a good idea.
Excuse me, Miss Cody. You want to introduce Malaysia, but at the same time, you also want to bring the other country culture in Malaysia, is it?
Yes, it is true, Miss Yana.
So we will have 25 country of culture is in our chalet, and Malaysia is one of it. That is interesting. Besides that, it also can attract the tourists to visit Perhentian Island. Then they are can staying in the different culture of the country group.
Sorry, I want to ask when we want to do the decoration of the chalet. How about the cost? It is high or low cost?
I think this question must ask Miss Ada and Miss Hua as a financial manager.
Okay, let me answer your question. Your question. As a financial manager, I think it is a very interesting idea and I will carry on it. However, I still need to do some research about this and I will work together with Miss Wawa regarding this issue.
Yes, sure. I will help you, Miss Ada.
Alright, please find the contractor and discuss the price for renovation activities. Good. So whether the accommodation problem has solved?
I have a question. Is a 25 chalet enough or we need to more extra chalet? For example, if 25 chalet, that means we can only representative 25 countries only. So we need to add on or no need?
I think that is enough already. Just because if there is no more tourists come to the island, then it will only waste.
Yes, I agree with that.
Sorry, if we have only 25 chalet, do you think that our tourists will feel satisfied with our chalet? I take one example on Christmas Day. Most tourists will go for a vacation. Most possibility, the tourists will come to our place with their family. If they have a big family, do you think it is comfortable for them?
I think they want to come here because interested to try a new culture. It is quite a new experience for them.
I think regarding for add more chalet, we should do more research and analyze our budget, whether it is able or not. If available, then we will add it. As you know, we have extra 15 million.
I have one suggestion. I think the marketing department need to do some research about the chalet, the representative of chalet. So which of the culture country need to put into the representative of the country?
That means which country should be part of the chalet?
Yes, it is because we need to know which the common or popular the major tourists come to the Pulau Perhentian Kecil.
So, Miss Ayu, please make a research about it and we will build by the theme of the country.
Okay, no problem. I will do research about it.
And also, Miss Ayu, please prepare the prediction of after we promote the new promotion, how many tourists will come to visit our island based on the new decoration of our chalet.
Do you mean before and after?
Yes, before and after. Predict it first. Maybe we can predict based on your proposal and also based on the budget from financial department and then we will decide need to add in or not.
Okay,
So we settle the sharing problem and we agree to upgrade the Wi-Fi service, right? So can we move to the next item?
Next item,
How to increase our company profit? Any suggestion?
Ms. Jefferson, I have an idea. I think we can increase our company profit by providing more entertainment. For example, we can provide a theme park, add some beach activities and water sport and also jungle trekking.
Sorry for interrupting, Miss Ayuni. I want to add something. We also can take more new snorkeling point photo. Then we can post on the Facebook page, Instagram, and so on. In addition, we also can use the power of hashtag like hashtag Perhentian Island as I mentioned before.
Well, I am agreeing with Miss Ayuni by adding more entertainment activities, but I do not agree with Miss Ayu's suggestion as to add more snorkeling point as it will lead to unhealthy competition with the old snorkeling point.
Besides, as we know, the tourists will be more interested in new snorkeling point compared to the old snorkeling point. Besides, the discovery of this new snorkeling point will destroy our ecosystem, such as coral, turtles, and other sea life.
Yes, sure. To increase our profit, I think that beach activity and jungle trekking can make it. This is because there is a lot of various choice of beach activity can be provided to tourists.
Excuse me, I want to check something with you, Miss Cody, about the safety profit. Is the jungle track will be provided for tourists?
For this problem, I will hire some professional jungle trekking tour guide to discover the jungle trekking pathway, plus information to avoid the security problem.
That means you will hire someone.
Yes.
Okay, that is a great suggestion.
Okay, so we will discover new pathway for jungle trekking and also add more beach activity. That is good. Now I approve this proposal. So Miss Cody, please continue with the proposal. I'm going forward to hear any further detail about this proposal in our next meeting.
Okay.
Miss Yuni, please add to the agenda.
Okay, noted.
Okay, any more suggestion?
I want to add, from my point of view, in order to increase our company profit, I suggest to improve our existing food and beverage sector. So I suggest that we can introduce more variety of food to our tourists, such as Japanese food, French food, Italian food, Korean food, and others. These can offer more choices and suit to the different tastes for our tourists.
Yes, that was a great idea since we could promote different country food for a variety of tourists.
That is good idea. That we can make it as a package to our chalet. In addition, our chalet are based on different country and we also have different country food. That's good.
Sorry for the interrupt. The different country food will be in a different country chalet. Will USA chalet have USA food like that?
No, I think we will serve the variety of food in only one restaurant. So we don't have to book many restaurants on the island as it will need high cost to hire the staff or waiter and waitress.
So the restaurant have a foreign food. How about our local food?
Local food is quite a good idea because we are Malaysia, right?
Yes.
Pulau Perhentian is also inside Malaysia, right?
Yes.
So there is a great opportunity for us to introduce our Malaysia culture to overseas tourists with a variety type of Malaysia food like nasi lemak, nyonya food, nasi kerabu or nasi dagang.
Keropok lekor.
Yes, keropok lekor is one of the famous local foods in Terengganu.
May I add something? I think we should create some event like food fair every 2 months maybe, especially during holiday season. This is also a great promotion for our company to arise more profit.
Besides that, I have an idea to operate a boat restaurant. Since we could fully utilize our asset and resources, so we can operate a restaurant on the boat.
A restaurant on the boat?
Yes.
How it's gonna happen? It is floating on the sea?
Yes.
Sure. It is a real boat?
Yes, sure.
Oh, I see. That was so interesting.
Just like dinner above the sea, it is only practice if we can have some boat that is larger and stable.
Excuse me, I have totally agree with you, Miss Yana. The boat restaurant is a practice in Thailand and Vietnam. It is quite popular point to attract tourists. I think and believe that it will be a new attractive point for the tourists, since it's the first boat in our nation.
Sorry for interrupt. Actually, I just want to add some point. Besides have the boat on the sea and enjoy the food, we also can enjoy seaside view. This is more romantic, right?
True, especially for a couple, it's so romantic.
I think it is a good point and we can also attract more tourists. But have you guys considered about that? Is there any another boat to fetch our tourists to the boat restaurant or
Maybe we can depart from the shore. After finish their dinner on the sea, they will come back. It will be
Okay, but I have several questions. First, how many trips for one boat? Second, how many tourists can fit in one boat? Third, is the boat size is big like a ferry? And lastly, how many people or tourists fit per trip?
Yes, we should consider all that to make sure the boat accommodations can be fully used by the tourists over there.
I think it is depending on the boat itself, like the size of the boat.
Sorry for I interrupt. That means cooking and everything will be inside the boat?
I think it can be further discussing if this idea is the past. So after that we can decide whether cook will be done on the boat or the cooked food will be bring for the boat.
Sorry for the interrupt. So if we doing the boat restaurant, how about our international food restaurant? Is it a competition or not? Or it is so far so for these two restaurants?
For my opinion, I think that will be not be a problem with it. It is because maybe someone got sick illness. They were not suitable to visit the boat restaurant, but they can visit a land restaurant.
Maybe we can divide the international country food into two places. Maybe the boat restaurant have 6 countries or 10 countries, and land restaurant has
Or maybe we just can limit the time for the boat restaurant is only at night, sunset or sunrise time. That will not be a problem.
So the boat restaurant is at the night time, so the international restaurant is at the boat.
Maybe further discussion about it. So before that, we should put it into a vote first. For those in favor about boat restaurant, please raise your hand. It is majority, so I pass the proposal. So we agree that we create a boat restaurant to increase our profit. Miss, are you prepared for the next meeting?
Okay, no problem.
So what is the last? Is any other to discuss?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson, I suddenly come up with this idea. Why don't we organize a new campaign for educating more children, such as we can provide a family package and student package? Miss Ayu, it is
Yes, I
possible.
totally agree with you because around Terengganu have a lot of IPT like UMT, Unizama, and so on. The student package may attract more IPT students to travel at Perhentian Island. I will do some research on it and present it at the next meeting.
Sorry for interrupt, Miss Ayu. I think maybe we can promote the package through social media. It is because of Generation Z. They are easier to be attracted from social media compared to traditional media.
Yes, no problem. I will add this point to my coming proposal. Thank you, Miss Wawa.
Is there is no objection, Miss Cody, please proceed to your proposal. Is there anything else?
No.
Let's bring this meeting to the close today. Miss Rini, can you roughly summarize today's meeting?
Okay, Mr. President. Firstly, we have agreed to upgrade our transportation and build the road on the island. Secondly, we will change the electricity generator from diesel to wind or water turbine. Third, we will upgrade the Wi-Fi service. Fourth, we agreed to provide more beach activities, jungle trekking and bicycle rental service. Lastly, our company will build a boat restaurant on the sea. And that's all, Mr. President.
Sorry, I think Miss Ayuni has forgot to mention about the renovation of the chalet with various things.
Oh yes, sorry about that. I will add in.
Thank you, Miss Rini. Please arrange a schedule for the next meeting.
Okay, for the next meeting, will be a month from now, which is on 27th June 2018. The time and venue will be confirmed later.
Okay, so everyone, please take note that our next meeting is on 27 June 2018. That is end. Thank you for all of your attendance. ISM. So everyone, so everyone, please take note of our next meeting is on 27 June 2018. That is then. Thank you for all of your attendance. I, as a vice chairperson, declare this meeting closed. Thank you, everyone. See you next meeting.
Okay.
motorcycle.